Motherfucker!
You're gonna get tased! Put your hands behind your back!
A driver in Florida has called the police to report a road rage incident.
So what happened?
We're coming down Poinciana Boulevard and a car crossing, what street is that? That street from Lowe's, like going towards like the left. He just came, so I had to brake fast because I didn't want to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue car came and I guess he almost hit me, so he's over here like sticking his middle finger out. I ain't paying no
Is he
mind.
like acting road rage?
He kept tailgating me since earlier, but I didn't pay no mind to it. So when I had the chance to go to the other lane, I went to the other lane and he came right behind me. When he came next to me, he put his window down. I'm a woman. I'm not going to put my window down when there's a guy there.
He's just yelling at you?
He was yelling at me and taking his middle finger out, so I didn't pay no mind. And then I was just like, whatever. I just kept looking straight and I'm just like, and then he just came and just swung his car towards me. And lucky I was able to brake and just pull over to the side. And then when I tried to go driving, like he kept braking on me. I'm like, what are you doing? And then in one of that, he just braked hard, so I had to brake too. But I'm like, what is all this about? Like, and then he just kept like looking back and taking his middle finger out. And I'm like, what is he doing?
As the driver explains how the angry man nearly hit her car, another unit has located the suspect vehicle and has it pulled over on a traffic stop. The problem is, a second, unknown vehicle has also pulled over, and now both vehicles' drivers have exited their cars. The road rage suspects have the officer outnumbered on the side of the road. A backup officer arrives on scene.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car! Are you part of this traffic stop?
Yes, I am!
All right,
The car's in my name!
Come on, come on.
Motherfucker, stop!
Put your hands behind your back. 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 You're gonna get tased. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe! Let me get up. Let me get up. Please,
Hey,
let me get up. I can't breathe. I have a problem.
One resistance. Put your hands behind your back.
I will.
Get down, flat on the ground. Give me your other hand now. Give me your other hand now. Lay flat. Lay flat.
I can't breathe.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Dude, I was a cop before using fucking diapers. Stop the bullshit, man. Stop the bullshit.
Well, so if you were a cop, you should know the job, right? Sure. Nothing changed. It's the same job that we do.
This bullshit you doing right here? No, that's bullshit. You know something? Let's just get on my face.
Dad.
Let's get on my face. You're pissing me off.
Dad, listen, I'm giving you the opportunity to calm down your child.
You know something? You know something? Don't smoke up someone else's ass.
Dad.
Right.
Yeah. Right. You don't have to drug me. You don't have to drag me, bro.
Let's walk.
You don't have to drag me, bro.
Stand up.
What the fuck is this for? Well, I'm trying to explain to you. What I told you.
Stop talking, get in the car.
See what happens now?
234, Sheila. Or news 10-4.
You asked me a question.
66, 1033.
You asked me a question, I answered it.
No. Not the way you come out of your car.
Okay.
You come in behind me.
on South 75.
Yes, sir. What's up? Not do what? Okay. They're okay for right now, but they need to listen. Please
don't arrest that man.
Okay.
I don't want to go to a foster home, man.
You won't go to a foster home.
They're my only parents. I don't know anybody else that.
Okay. They're okay.
By the way, why did you pull them over?
We'll explain here in a second. Do me a favor though, just because there's a lot of traffic, can you put your feet in so we can close the door? I don't want you to get hit, okay? Okay?
I'm sorry about getting out the car.
You're fine. I got it. I'm gonna pour something on the side to get the dirt off your face. Little chilly.
281, please. I'm gonna use the shirt, okay?
Yeah.
281.
Alright, so I don't know if he explained it to you yet or not. Alright, you were put in handcuffs
281, you did not come across.
for resisting. Okay? You disobeyed lawful commands multiple times to get back into your car and disengage with that officer, okay? Once you became violent with me, told me to fuck off, I put hands on you, put you down to the ground. At which point you started to kick me. So now you're currently facing resisting arrest without, resisting with, or a battery on a law enforcement officer. Alright, all because you didn't want to sit back in your car. Is there any reason why?
Because I didn't understand why he got stopped, number one.
Okay.
And the car is in my name.
Okay, but
And I needed to supply the registration because it's a rental car.
we could have worried about
and
that.
it's on my phone.
We could have called you. We could have worried about that at a different date. You cannot show up to a
Oh, I didn't show up. I was following him home.
Okay, but if the cop car pulls over the car in front of you, do you think you should immediately get out of your car and start interacting? In today's day and age, and I'm not saying we would have, but imagine what would have happened if he would have drew his weapon. And you wouldn't have been
dead.
You wouldn't.
So what?
You wouldn't have
I'll
been in handcuffs.
die. So what?
Okay.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
That's my concern, because that's why I came flying in here, lights and sirens, and immediately started to try to get with you.
I understand what you're saying,
Because
dude.
he's pinned in the corner against the woods. You want some more water?
072-140.
Okay. No, I understand what you're saying.
All right. How you doing? You're doing better now? You're all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I stopped.
Okay, that's fine. Next time, what I would suggest though, if it's that
This
kind
never happened like that.
what-
This never happened.
what I would suggest, you can always do this.
Because
Pull up, don't pin the officer. Pull up in front, put your hazards on, call 911. Say, hey, I'm the registered owner of the vehicle that just got pulled over at this location. I have the paperwork in my vehicle. I'm currently stopped in front, because what's going to happen is he's going to come across on the radio, dispatch to this person. There's a vehicle parked in front. They have all the required paperwork for this car.
okay.
All right? There's a way about doing it.
Well,
And this conversation,
you learn sometimes new.
this conversation we're having right now is way better than the fuck you, I'm not getting back in my car. Because if you would have just sat in your car, we would have had a conversation like, hey, why are you here? You would have said, I'm the registered owner of the vehicle. I have the paperwork in my car. There would have been no handcuffs. There would have been no dirt on your shirt.
It's not a registered owner because
It's a rental car.
It's a rental car.
But I have I have the rental agreement. I have this, I have that. It's any situation.
Yeah, I had a rental. It's on my phone.
That's fine.
Complained for the
Nope.
29?
For the 53 Ag?
Yeah.
Nope. He's just
Who's he?
the guy who just showed up.
Just showed up.
That's just another deputy.
Oh,
You actually caught us right about a shift change, so that's why there's so many people here. So some people are going home, some people are going away.
You're here.
And when he called for help, everybody was coming. So,
Yes, sir. Did he have any involvement in this?
he's just the rental agreement holder for that vehicle.
for the Nissan. Where's he going?
He may also be arrested too.
We can't go to jail. We got the little boy.
Okay, well,
Do you have any other people that could...
No.
well, do me a favor. Just because I'm going to leave you, just hang out in that doorway, okay? If you need more water, just tell him.
This part of the assault?
Yes. This is the complaint or the suspect vehicle.
That's all we need to do is keep him calm.
Do me a favor. We're going to get him calm here in a second. I just need you to sit in that car for 1 minute so we can talk about what's going on, and then maybe we can get you out of the handcuffs. All right?
Actually, I'll put it in the back of my car.
Just for a minute so we can figure out what's going on. All you got to do is just sit there.
I can't figure out what's wrong. I'm just doing it here.
If you don't mind just flipping your feet in for a second.
All right, sit all the way in?
All the way in for just a minute. Other than suspect in the 53, do we have anything else on him? No. Okay.
How are you doing today? I'm Sergeant Campos with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office. Can you tell me what happened today? No?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
All I know is I followed the cop to tow my husband over, and I pulled over because their car is a lease. It's a rental car, and I had the registration and everything on my contract on my phone, not on his. So I pulled over behind the cop and got out the car and asked him what he was stopping him for, and he never told me.
So why did you fight with the cop?
Just because that's how I am. I mean, I don't know.
All right, we got a call about a reckless driver and a possible aggravated assault. All right, there was an incident that took place across the road. From what?
From Gatorade place, right at the light where she stopped at, where traffic was going at least about 15 miles an hour because it was already slow, bumper to bumper.
Okay.
We got a good little thing. She comes up to the green light because someone's over there wants to cross over. Excuse me.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, let it out.
We know what happens
Hey, man,
when people do that.
I'm gonna be 100% with you.
I'm not prejudiced, but you know.
At this point, we're way more on a first name basis than anything right now.
You know, she slammed on the brakes.
Okay.
I got my little son, the guy in the front seat. I just missed him. My husband had to swerve off the side. So after the car went, I pulled over side, going in the left lane. May have said a few curse words. Fucking bitch. And I kept on going up the road. That's what I did. Kept going up the road. And I seen it when I was passing her. She had her phone and she was taking pictures of the back of the car. I said, okay, whatever.
Okay. Did you at any time intentionally swerve into her?
No, I did not.
Okay. So all she did was swerve, cut across the lane. You got pissy, started cursing, yelling, screaming.
She was directly in front of me.
Okay.
When she slammed on her brakes. And when the light was green. Wasn't no warning or nothing.
Okay.
We're all going up there and all of a sudden, boom. I almost ran into that. And I wasn't going, I was calling behind her.
Okay.
So after the car went, as she was letting the car, I said, you stupid bitch.
And I'm assuming it was a little more vocal than that?
Well, my windows were down. When he stopped me, my windows were down. Her windows were up. I said, you stupid bitch. And kept on going.
Okay.
And kept on going.
Were you ever behind her at that point?
No, the only time I was behind her is when she slammed on her brakes. At the red light, I don't know if that's after the railroad's cross. Yes, it is after the railroad's cross.
Okay.
And she slammed on her brakes. Not me paying attention, except for the light being green.
Okay.
And then, yes, since I was safe distance, I didn't hit her, but it was a close call and it scared my son and it scared me.
Absolutely.
And I cussed.
Okay. So
And I kept going.
got all the way down here. She reported an aggravated assault, which we now know it's most likely not really an aggravated assault.
Where was she at? Is she
Current,
still way up there?
currently, she's down the street, yeah. But that was our doing because we told her to separate from you so that way we could make contact with you. So, listen, here's what happened. You got pulled over as the matching description of the suspect in a felony crime, okay? Contact was made with you to try to possibly identify you. That's why he has your license right now. I'm assuming at which point it's your husband.
Yes.
Showed-
38 years.
Damn. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Damn. You've been through a lot, I'll put it that way. So your husband showed up. I understand now, knowing the situation, I understand why he was so defensive. However,
We're following each other.
Yep. However, as I explained to him, you got to imagine what kind of picture this puts into the mind of an officer.
Yeah.
Most dangerous part of our job. Hold on.
Yes, I'm following.
I show up. He's screaming, cussing, getting agitated with him.
And I seen you, and I wanted to get to you, but he wouldn't let me because.
And I explained it. If he would have just been like, hey, not a problem, I'm going to sit in the car, we can talk in the car. I just can't have him roaming around, especially with traffic and everything like that. He takes one wrong step the wrong way, I take one step the wrong way. We're not, 38 years is out the window. Now it's how many years of remembrance and praise.
I know.
So I told him, I asked him, I told him, I made him, right? After attempting to make him, he wanted to start fighting me. Technically at this point, he's resisting arrest now.
See, this is just like, what's going to happen next week? Honestly, man, what's going to happen next week? I can't carry a gun. I'll be damned if I'm having a gun on me. On a situation like this, and if it was already after the first thing coming to your mind, you gotta have it on your mind. This man might be carrying this. They're already upset, so let us start blasting. He had already pulled out his taser on me. You know.
So we have what's called a force matrix. Okay.
A what?
A force matrix. There's passive, active, deadly. It's all the active resistances. Okay. Passive is this conversation right here. We try to de-escalate. Once you get to active, fuck you, fuck this, you're pulling away, you're walking away, things like that, we can start to use a tool. Whether it's pepper spray, whether it's baton, whether it's my taser. All right? Fuck you, now you have a weapon. I'm going to deadly force. So there's steps we have to take. All right? For you two, where we were, the situation we had at our backs, the situation he had at our back, we were at what's called active resistance. I can use a tool, taser, de-escalate the situation. I'm not going to use it, but me just taking it out, immediately when you saw it, you calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I know he has shit, he got diabetic,
so,
and he's bipolar, like I don't know.
So most likely what's going to happen is, all right, you're going to get back in your car, you're going to calm down your son, you're going to get out of here. Your husband's going to be a little bit of a different story.
Right.
Because right now he's looking at resisting with violence, and battery.
Let go of me.
Sit down. All right, listen, I'm going to put your seatbelt on.
I don't want to.
Listen, speak. No, man. I've been working all day. I got this understanding. Thank you for telling me that, though.
All right, so listen, my name's Deputy Nucius, working for the Osceola County Sheriff's Department, okay?
I don't care.
You're currently being placed under arrest for resisting without violence, resisting with violence, and also battery on a law enforcement officer. All right? You have the right to remain. I do need a verbal yes or no. After that, you don't have to answer any more questions, okay?
I'm not answering nothing.
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? I do need you to answer these 4 questions just so you're aware of your rights. Okay. So you don't understand what the right to remain silent is?
Man, just take me to jail and let me out of here.
Okay. So to speed up the process, I just need you to acknowledge that you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say may be used against you in a court. Do you understand?
I don't care.
Oh, yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, you are entitled to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided before and during questioning without charge. Do you understand? Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Are you aware of the charges that were set forth against you?
No.
All right, so they're going to be battery on a law enforcement officer, okay? So during the initiation of the traffic stop, you were not part of the traffic stop. You were asked to return to your vehicle, at which point you did not return to your vehicle. You refused to obey a lawful command given to you by a law enforcement officer, at which point I put my hands on you, at which point you started to fight with me.
That's all right.
When you tripped over the
Well,
concrete,
let's just go, Jim,
when you tripped over the
please.
concrete and fell on the ground, you then started to kick me.
Can we please just go?
Okay, I'm trying to explain to you everything that's going on, all right? You then started to kick me, you kicked
I
me in the
don't
nuts, kicked
care
me in the
what-
thigh, kicked me in the groin.
I don't care
Right?
about all that.
You are
right
aware
now,
that I am a
man.
law enforcement officer, correct?
No.
You weren't aware that I'm a law enforcement officer. Your uniform didn't give it away, the flashing lights, the sirens?
No.
Okay.
Before heading to the jail, the suspect is taken to a hospital for evaluation.
What do you mean a second pair?
So I'm going to put a second pair on you so your arms can go a little bit wider so you're a little more comfortable.
Okay.
5 George K. 5 George K. 5 George K. 496 Broadway, McHill, Road, 10-4.